on that. It's on Somatics. It's the Internet Therapy Podcast, and we're back with another movie review. As I was getting to my smooth intro with, and the movie review is of The Invisible Man. I saw it here with my man to the right. He's already introduced himself, but you can do it again. All right, and I'm Aday, and let's get into it. Yeah, The Invisible Man, directed by Leigh Whannell. As I was told.
Also the screenplay.
Yeah, starring Elizabeth Moss, Aldous Hodge. Yeah, I'm sorry, filmed by Leigh Whannell. Storm Reed, Harriet Dyer. You want to get right into it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I think we both enjoyed it, and I'll give you my side of it.
Okay, I was gonna say you can say we both, but
enjoyed the movie.
You individually. Oh, you said enjoy it?
Yeah, we both enjoyed the movie. I did like the movie. I like the concept of the movie as well.
What was the film about?
The film is about, of course, a couple, which is a guy and a girl. They're living together, and we kind of find out in the intro, kind of like the whereabouts and of the girl wanting to leave the guy, and the way she leaves him. That scene, that whole intro, is really good, actually. It shows her being terrified and wanting to leave that house. Yeah. And come to find out, homie dies, and that's saying already a lot.
I was gonna say
spoiler.
The movie's really about her. She feels like she's being chased by her deceased ex-boyfriend or ex-husband. I don't remember if they closed it. They're married.
No. They're right.
Yeah. So she feels like she's being stalked
and
by her deceased ex-boyfriend, and in the form that he's invisible. So I thought that the film was really well. What stood out to you the most? For me, it was the cinematography. That was the first thing that popped out to me the most. The DP on this, the cinematographer rather. Let me give him credit. Nobody ever gives the cinematographers credit anymore. The film was shot by Stefan Duschio. I hope it's not Duschio. I'm gonna go Duschio. But the cinematography for me is what really stood out. What stood out to you the most?
To me, it was how they were going to kill the villain, in a way. They always have to. They always have to have the protagonist win in these films. And that's what I was telling you. I was like, look, they gave the guy, the Invisible Man, great technology, a great backstory as well. Yeah. And he had a purpose, but I want to know how they kill him. And was I satisfied? Yeah. I think I was. That was the whole story to me. I feel like the story, not saying like cliche, but it was original. But I just want to know, I know the bad guy dies. How are they going to do it? Because I always compare it like any horror movie, in which this one was just more pop-up horror in a sense. Like to It last year, like his like weaknesses, and I wanted to find the antagonist weaknesses. And I think they showed it well. Some of the story plot kind of thickens and it kind of slows down the movie at one point. But then pick it up. And I thought the villain in the movie served the purpose of being a proper antagonist, correct. And that's what I liked about it as well. Of course, the cinematography is one thing.
Which villain?
Here's the thing. I thought, because we both have our opinions on it. Yeah. And spoiler.
Well, it's a review. Don't click a review if you don't want to spoil it.
And I don't know. I think it's Adrian, the main guy. I know you're saying it's the brother.
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay, because I thought you were wanting to. Oh, okay. So there we go. And why did you change your mind?
Because I thought that the way that they did it, it was me being nitpicky. I won't over spoil it, but from what I said, I already said there's two villains, and the first villain that was revealed, I thought was the guy behind it the entire time, because I thought that there's no way her deceased husband, if this is grounded in reality, which the film is, I thought it was no way her ghost husband is haunting her, So right. I thought it was, and when she found the MacGuffin, I won't say what it is. When she found the MacGuffin, do you know what the MacGuffin is? No. When she found her big discovery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
And I also wanted to know how they will wrap it around and tie it in. They did well.
When she found that, about it. Yeah. When she found that, that's when I said, okay, I confirmed it was not grounded in reality. It was grounded in reality. So, right. I liked him being the villain. I disliked them revealing who the true villain was, but when I thought about it, it made sense. It made sense because it closes out her arc as a character.
Yeah.
If it was the first villain, she wouldn't have been a complete character. But yeah, that's my whole spill on that. Do you have any final thoughts on the film?
The only thing is and when we got out of the theater, we were thinking the same thing. Is like this movie could have had 3 endings at one point.
Yeah, that's a whole.
Yeah,
we should actually drop a whole podcast on that topic alone.
Maybe just a little bit more discussion and how because we even said it, and just a quick little ending note here on the statement is they could have had multiple endings in this movie, and all the endings would justify the story at least to me, and I think they did it just to put another plot twist, and that's why we think there's 2 villains in the movie. Per se, and that's one of the things that I was like, you threw this in here for another plot twist. And maybe that was not their intentions, but that's how I interpret it. But other than that, the score, your score, DZ, what would you give it out of 10 in increments of ones? So 8.5, 7.3.
It's a good 7.7. 7.7.
Yeah, actually, I was thinking around. I won't give it an 8. I won't give it a 7.5. I'm actually going with you. That's a good score, 7.7.
Why is it not an 8? Just real quick.
Because one thing that like I mentioned in my dislike, I think it was just a tad bit too long, and like they threw another plot twist in there, kind of just to throw us off in a sense as well. Because I felt like
the running time is 2 hours and 2 minutes. So, for the record.
So I think it's like hour 45, hour 50. You know.
Okay.
So those are my 2 gripes with it.
Regardless, great film. It was great watching. I do recommend you go see it in theaters. And
awesome. Yeah, we saw it on Dolby Cinema and it was awesome.
It was fire. Yeah. So.
The sound editing was great. You could hear literally the closing of the door. Everything.
That is one thing with kind of the thriller, suspense,
the horror movies.
Their sound editing is usually top notch. That's one thing you can count on. Because
like
that's what they bank on scaring you.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, all right. Thank you for listening. Again, this is the Internet Therapy movie review
for The Invisible Man.
For The Invisible, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, go watch it. We liked it, yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for listening. Bye.